if I could remember to unmute my mic. What's up, everybody? Do, do, do. Alright, we're also trying out some new stuff here, everybody. I am doing good. Playing around with some I needed a break from Crimson Desert. Just today was too much. Today was too much. I'd had too much after that 3-hour boss fight, or that 3-hour clearing of the castle. That was too much. Okay. We're gonna play around with some stuff today. I was trying to see if I could get on-screen chat stuff to work, but I have to be very careful because I'm not supposed to show, because I'm multi-streaming between YouTube and Twitch and Kick. I'm not supposed to show any information that would take people out of the Twitch user experience. So I'm trying to figure out how, because I could supposedly remove all of the icons. So I know we've got some chat on screen right now. I'm trying to resize everything. I'm still quite enjoying Crimson Desert, but today was, we were having too many issues today, so I needed to take a break. We've been going hard and heavy for that for about a week. It's time to add something else to the rotation. Is Fallout 76 offline single player? No. It is an online game. You can play it single player, but it is online all the time. Just double checking that everything looks good and is okay before I dive into the game here, because we're still on the loading screen, or on the main screen. That looks really weird. I don't know how to get the font sizes on this to go any bigger. Correct. You can just pay for the solo world. Man, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do this offline. I cannot get this thing to resize the way I want it while I'm live. Like the chat size. Okay, I think we're putting it up to... That looks a little better. All right, I think this might work because I think we've gotten rid of all of the things that would identify. The big thing is Twitch. Twitch is very grumpy if you show something on screen that takes the user away from Twitch. So what I'm trying to do is to strip all of the icons and the identifiers out. So we could just see people's usernames without there being anything to identify them as being from Kick or YouTube versus Twitch. I think the size looks good now. I put it up to font size 50. Nap was good, thank you. Okay, that might work. I'm going to move this window up a little bit. All right. Still not sold on having that shown for the moment. So we'll see. I think I can do that. But I'm still not convinced that I can because it's still showing the @ symbol over the YouTube username. I wish it wouldn't do that. Alright, well I don't think I'm going to use the chat window because I don't want to get in trouble and I can't control all of those settings at the moment, so we're just going to ignore it and jump in and play the game. Let's move this window over here. All right. What I probably ought to do is reach out to a Twitch representative and see if I can't get an answer from them. Get something in writing. That would be ideal. Camp could not be placed. That's fine. We will actually log out really quick and see if I can't get my camp back. Because it's one thing I want to do is I actually want to work on my camp at some point. because I haven't ever done any of the camp building. This is my first time playing Fallout 76? No, it's not my first time playing Fallout 76. First time playing since January, yes. Okay. Now, I'm a ghoul now. That was the last thing I did when I played, was I became a ghoul. And I don't know anything about... I know I'm supposed to, like, get a costume at some point. I don't think I have anything on me to scrap other than some of these things. I'll also sell these. Red Scout outfit, Brotherhood civvies. Man. Out of curiosity, why am I... Look at that bad boy set. The Hellcat power armor. My name's Jeff. Oh, he looks proper, right, doesn't he? Wasteland's got nothing on me. Back in the 76, at least for today. No, I was using Streamlabs for 4 years, and I still have a pro license with them. My pro license renews in October, but they've been having so many issues with their API that early in 2026 they just kept so many problems with the API. I couldn't stream. They kept disconnecting the streams, constantly disconnecting from YouTube, constantly disconnecting from Twitch. The API was constantly going down and failing. And I got so tired of Streamlabs failing when I pay for a pro annual license that I switched over to Stream Elements, and I've been using Stream Elements for probably like past 2-3 months. So I use Stream Elements for YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and then I use the YouTube. I use Stream Elements for YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and then I run TikTok Studio for the TikTok side of things. So we have 2 different programs running while I stream, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, when I was running everything through Streamlabs before, A, we were having lots of issues, and B, I had no control over the moderation on TikTok, and it's just not worth it. So now I use 2 different programs whenever I live stream. However, what I've been trying to do is, like, now I've got audio. So something I set up today, because I couldn't get it to work in Stream Elements, but I do have it set up through Streamlabs, which is this right here. So you guys should hear that. I'm assuming you guys just heard that audio cue. I was able to get my audio cues working today for like super chats and memberships and bits and cheers and all that stuff. So we should be able to have that audio cue go off when people do things, so that I can stop missing them, because a lot of times, because I don't have audio cues set up, I'm not hearing things. And if I'm in the middle of a fight or middle of a conversation, I don't always know when somebody's coming in and doing like gifted memberships and stuff. And I'm trying to be a little more conscious about that. We'll see. I'm playing with lots of things. Streamlabs worked very well for me for many years, and if they would fix their shit with the APIs, I would go back to using it in a heartbeat. And if they would fix the issues with the API, and if they would allow me to moderate my TikTok chat, I would use them. But they won't let me do those things. So yeah, we should have wacky sounds now. I'm gonna reach out to Twitch and see if I can't get a hold of somebody from Twitch and ask them about showing the chat on screen, because I do have all the usernames. I have all the badges stripped out, so it only shows usernames. But the problem is that it's still differentiating YouTube with the @ symbol, and I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch for showing something on screen. So even though I have it set up, I'm not going to use the chat on screen today because I don't want to potentially get into problems. But we do have audio cues set up now. So we'll see how this all works. Theoretically, it's all going to work the way it's supposed to. What's up, Babylonia? We'll see how it all works. I don't know if there's delays on things. And I don't know if I have it all set up properly. We'll know here in a bit. I need to record some catchphrases. I probably should. All right. Man, do I need all of this stuff is the problem. I probably don't. What's on that? No sound on... Did you do a super sticker? I also don't know if there's a delay in things coming through on that. Because I didn't even show up... I didn't even see that show up in the filter. Hang on, let me pull that window over. Yeah, see, it doesn't show super stickers. I don't see super stickers anywhere here. I see super chats. I don't see super stickers listed. So who knows? Maybe I need to do... like I said, this is the first time I'm setting everything up for audio cues, so I'm probably going to have to do some playing around with things. YouTube. Yeah, all they have is memberships and super chats. They don't show super stickers for some odd reason. Anyway, it's a step in the right direction. Thank you for that super sticker, Rome. But I don't think there is a sound effect on those. Alright. That's my Hellcat. We're not doing anything with that. Oh, I have a question, everybody. I just saw on the bottom right of my screen because I did the ghoul thing right before I played last time. So on the bottom right of my screen, it shows a symbol with a skull. What does that mean? I probably I probably should have read up on the ghoul things before I came and played, because I became a ghoul the last time I played, and then I haven't played. All right, something just came through. That did a super chat sound effect. So there you go, Drum. That totally played a sound. I don't know if you guys heard the sound. I heard the sound. Thank you for that. That's your feral meter? Oh. How do I see that? My ghoul charisma is negative 15 charisma. Oh, you can do titles now. Oh, glowing one? Hang on. I'm a glowing one. Do I get to see the title too? I don't know if I do. That's cool. As a ghoul, you can go feral when the bar empties. Yeah, I don't know what the feral meter is, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Don't do it, video game history. If you just started Starfield, just stick to Starfield. I'm literally just doing this to take a break from Crimson Desert. So I need to look up the feral meter on Fallout 76. So I understand what this is, because the last time I played, the feral meter in Fallout 76 replaces the hunger thirst bar for players who become ghouls, acting as a roughly 2 to 4 hour timer that drains over times. Requires maintenance via chems to avoid turning feral, which boosts your melee range, but severely penalizes gun accuracy and charisma. Use chems to replenish the meter. Specific items like the fix are designed to restore it. It says when you go feral, it says that you get 150% melee damage bonus, but you get a severely penalized gun accuracy and charisma. Legendary perks like Action Diet and Chem Diet or Feral Presence can help manage the meter. Well, I'm not a melee character, so that would be pretty detrimental for me because everything I've taken has been for gun stuff. It said chems. Can it be any chems? Satisfies a large amount of the feral, but I only have one of them. I do have something called the fix. Oh yeah, see, these do. It says I get 3%. 10%. Can you become addicted anymore if you're a ghoul? Can you become addicted to chems? This is still my first time doing it, by the way, so if I decide I don't like it, I believe I get one freebie where I can go back and convert back to being human if I don't want to deal with it. But then if I ever want to do it again, I would have to do it through the Atom store, which I'm okay with because it might be something I decide is too much of a pain in the butt to want to deal with. But damn if that doesn't look cool, man. I just think he looks badass. Renfail's videos are contagious. I feel like installing and playing every game he streams. Yeah, that's a curse. Oh, there was a written queue as well, I noticed when you did the super chat, Drbrum. That's cool. So at least I know that that's working. You won't get diseases, but you could still get addictions. So I still can become addicted. That's good to know. Well, we'll see if I decide I want to stick with it long term. I don't know enough about it, right? Gray's like, Renfail made me buy a PS5 Pro. Yes. Never trust a bucket series. They just don't hold water. Dude, I love the graphic on the Life Giver. Gain more max HP per point of endurance. I've never had to worry about hit points, so I'm not too stressed about that right now. Sneak. 25. I don't think I've ever been tried to be sneaky with this character, because I don't have very much agility. I already have travel agent. Ooh, do I have that one? Fusion cores last 30% longer. That is pretty useful. I am gonna take that. Oh, I guess I got all those. Never mind. Revenant. Players ever join a fast fighter. Okay. That's actually really good. You no longer take rad damage from swimming and breathing underwater. However, as a ghoul, that doesn't really do anything for me. But otherwise, that's a really cool. And you can breathe underwater. Shit. I might take that anyway. Bleeding enemies you kill have a chance to explode. Ah, here we go. Chem diet. Chems are 25% more effective at reducing how feral you are. Definitely take that. I already have Chem Fiend. Okay. I'll take another one. Yes, please. Alright, that was under... Yes, please. I'll take that. Chem Fiend and... Limb damage reduction. That's not bad. Why is that locked? It says level 36? Huh, I've never seen... What does it mean that they're locked and why are they locked? Is that because I'm a ghoul now, so they don't, Is that what they're locked, because I'm a ghoul now? You're as healthy as a horse, or a deathclaw. I think it must be locked because I'm a ghoul now. Okay. Well, I've got Chem Fiend and Chem Diet. And let's put... There we go. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we've sorted that out. That's right. That's exactly the kind of wild weekend we're planning. Backwoods Tickle Fest. Come join me in my little tent. We'll do some backwoods tickling. Hang on, let me go back over here to prefix, because my suffix I took as glowing one. I am an old. Nah, man, I'm a rad glowing one. Renfail, the rad glowing one. That's awesome. Okay. Should be good to go. By the way, I love this Hellcat stuff, man. The Cylon eyes are so cool. Alright, I think we're good to go to maybe start going. I am overweight though still, so I probably need to just destroy a bunch of stuff. I don't need some of this stuff because I've already got better. I do need to repair everything, don't I? Scrap. Scrap. Yeah, I'm just never going to use the face breaker. Okay. Do I need a shovel? Stabilize snub barrel. $26. Alright. I have a right leg on. Soldier suit. The right arm. Left leg, left arm. Combat chest piece. Okay. Yes, I'm aware I'm over encumbered. Why do I have an extra power armor chassis? Oh wait, that was probably my Hellcat one. My bad, come here. I need to name them. Yeah, I need to name this. I gotta remember how to do that. Rename. It is Hellcat, by the way. Okay. And then that's just a normal load power, so we can put that one back in the box. Okay. I'm still overburdened. What the heck am I carrying? I'm at 370 of 305. Do I have a bunch of grenades? Well, I mean, the Hellcat suit weighs 11 pounds. It doesn't weigh that much. I'm literally trying to sort out why I'm so overburdened right now. Because I have 370 pounds, and I'm like, what the hell am I carrying that weighs 370 pounds? Let's sort by weight. See, I probably have a bunch of ore. That doesn't weigh that much. I do got to figure out why I have so much weight, though. I'm 370 of 305. That seems ridiculous. I don't know what it's coming from. I do have 167 rad waves. But then the stack weight's only 4 on that, so... Can't be the weapons or armor. What the heck do I have that's... Check gunpowder can sneak up on you? Is that under ammo? Stack weight is 7. Cannonballs. Fuel. I mean, it could be some of this stuff. Missiles? That's got to be 50 of it right there is the missiles. There's a bunch of ammo I can get rid of. Hold that thought. Yes, that is a ton of missiles. I don't think I will ever use them either. Sort by weight. Let's check that out. We've got a bunch of fusing cores. Yeah, but it should have automatically stored all the junk. I'm just going to drop those. What the fuck do I need all those missiles for? I do not have a base yet. That's one of the things I would like to start working on doing is building an actual camp. Not today, but that's one of the things I would like to start doing as I play around in Fallout 76. So that got rid of a bit. That got rid of 50 pounds. I am carrying around a bunch of those. I can drop the cannonballs. Do I need the grenade rounds? No. 50 caliber ball? No. Arrows? No. Fuel? No. But see, this is still... Some of this stuff is not... Like, the stack weight isn't that much. You can tell it's been a while since I played because I keep hitting the wrong button. Blame Crimson Desert for that. I mean, I kind of need to just do that at this point. Anything that's got... Like, do I need 765 millimeter rounds? Oh, hang on, what was that? 2,308 rounds. Let's drop, I forget how to do half. Can I get rid of the rat away since I'm a ghoul now? Probably. Also use those. Yeah, what is ore under? Miscellaneous? Yeah, see, like, I don't know that it takes up that much. Like, a stack weight is only 3. But you could tell I wasn't worried about it when the last time I played, because I was just running around in my power armor not worrying about weight, and all of a sudden I'm like, holy crap, I've got 370 pounds of junk. Let me go into the ore. That'll help a little bit. If I have the storage space for it, I'm going to hit 1,200 really quick. All right, that got me down to 295. Max out the perk called Batteries Included for negative 90% core weights. Definitely something to pay attention to for sure. Welcome to my inventory management stream, everybody, where we're going to spend the first hour of our play session managing our inventory in Fallout 76. Those things will disappear from the ground, yeah. I'm not worried about them, though. You can find stuff really easy in this game. I just wasn't worried about it because when we played through, we were doing like a power run, just going through story. Like a stealth boy ways, I could definitely get rid of some of this stuff too. I don't need the bobblehead. See, I've got spoiled veggies too and a bunch of purified water. All of this stuff weighs a bit. Can you even eat food anymore since you're a ghoul? What happens when you eat food? You get rads. Cool. I can probably start chewing up all that food as well. Alright, well that got me down to a much more reasonable, manageable weight. Now I'm at 290 of 325. I just need to not pick shit up, and we should be good to go. But now I can actually... I gotta stop pushing that button. It wouldn't be an RPG if we weren't encumbered all the time. Very true. Connor Wu over on Twitch says, been watching your videos mostly on Instagram, past streams off and on a few minutes, first time watching live. Appreciate your content. Well, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Alright. Let's go see what quest I might want to work on. Alright, we've got 4 major quests here. Return to Runt. I don't even remember where that was. Yeah, from here on out, only pick up screws. I can finally return to Runt. Where is he at? Blue Ridge Caravan. I don't remember what quest this was for. He was all the way over there. Oh, that was part of the new quests. That's right. Main entrance, I think. if he was out. He must be outside. No, I guess he is downstairs somewhere. Adding calibrated shocks to your power armor legs will add 100% extra carry weight. That sounds cool. I haven't even looked at modding this power armor, because literally the last stream I did was I finished up the Brotherhood quest, got my Hellcat armor, became a ghoul, and then was like, alright, I'm done. Like, we'd been playing and I was off to other things, so... I haven't even checked into, like, modding this power armor set.
We need to talk. Glad to see you're no worse for wear than you already were, anyway. Let's talk.
Did you kill Runt?
Yes, I did. You do realize he was just gonna keep sending you on those wild goose chases, right? Call it drastic, but I couldn't risk him catching on to what's coming. Oh, and it's good to see you too.
I'm listening.
All right. You've seen how things are out there. Ohio is a mess. It would be a mess even without the Rust King terrorizing it, and yet he is. Believe me when I say that you and I are not the only ones with a score to settle. So I propose we do something about it.
Do something about it.
I don't want to overstrain you, so let's make it a nice and easy yes or no question. Would you like to take the Rust King down?
Hell yeah, the Rust King was a yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with what army?
The one you'll help me assemble, clearly. This is bigger than any one of us.
Okay, what are you planning?
Planning is the right word. If we're going to dismantle an operation like that, we'll need to be smart about it. If you need a breather, go get it. Then come talk to me. There is much to discuss.
I completely forgot about my coffee.
Welcome. Make yourself at home.
Alright, we finished Might Makes Right, and now we've got the follow-up, Insurrection. Oh, I got some rewards.
Welcome in. Make yourself at home.
Planned Highway Town Kim Store sign. Rust Raider medium outfit. Got a treasury note, a legendary
Welcome
module.
in. Make yourself at home. Welcome in. Make yourself at home.
All right.
Welcome.
Excuse me.
Make yourself at home. You ready to talk?
Alright, how do we even go up against someone as strong as him?
It's not a matter of how, it's a matter of why. Because he's so strong, he has to go. This place would be better for it.
Okay.
I'm real glad you came to your senses. You're an important piece in all this. To go against someone like that, we need more people. There's 3 of them in the surrounding area that are notorious for killing his men. Lucky for you, one of them is right here in Highway Town. Head down to the underbelly below. There's a room at the far end with an American flag. Inside, an intercom will ask you for a password. It's Brahmin.
Okay.
Don't forget it. But I'll be here, just in case you do.
Head down into the
Aren't you
underbelly.
meant to be somewhere else?
You know what, buddy? Just ignore all those chests. Don't pick anything up. That's right, Horseman. You can't go wrong full at 76. Now, I remember correctly, there is some mod stations over here. Someone said something about putting something on the legs of this. Come on now, get out of the power armor. There we go. Show me some of the legs. No, I don't want random. I don't have whatever mod you guys were talking about. Let me scroll up in chat. Calibrated shocks. I don't see calibrated shocks as an available mod. At the moment, anyway. Might be something I have to go find, like a recipe or something.
Gotta watch out for that rust. There's a number on your lungs.
I don't have to worry about it too much.
Wish I could see what's over the river. But it's way too dangerous. Grab this. You looking for a handshake or something? Who said profit? Just be
Tough times. We can hold out here.
Moose's house. Celebrate Reclamation Day. Alright, he said something about an American flag and an intercom and a password. Here we go. Everything's got an American flag. Pocketed Raider, I don't need that. Use the intercom. Oh, there it is.
Password?
Brahmin.
The door is unlocked.
All right, buddy. How crazy are you?
Aren't you a freaky looking soldier? I've been hearing a lot about you.
Nice. Got the audio cues working. Perfect. Thanks for joining the channel as a member, Connor Wu over on YouTube. Welcome aboard. Alright, I've heard you wanted to see me.
Some good listening skills you got there. The name's Moose. Anyone making any difference here is pretty rare. And someone as good a soldier as yourself, that's even rarer. And now you've got my attention. Eugene tells me you had the pleasure of meeting the Rust King. Him and his men lay waste to this land and bring fear to civilians. It's been up to me to free the people.
Okay, he seems like an asshole, to put it lightly.
Looks like we're two sides of the same coin, soldier. I've made it my mission to take out his patrols all over Burning Springs.
Calibrated
You
shock
disrupt
planes
one
usually
for
go
me,
for about 6K.
and I'll offer my
Jesus.
expertise to Eugene's revolt.
I don't have a jetpack either. I barely know you. Tell me about yourself.
Before all this crap, I was a colonel in the war. I fought back the Reds, and God, I was good at it. But I got injured and shipped back here. Life was quiet. Now I'm the last remaining military personnel in this area. I do my best to keep the people safe. and the enemy's in the ground.
Well, I can do that.
I'm happy you're on our side. There's a large patrol a few clicks into Athens. Intercept them, take them out, and steal their supplies. Get them to Eugene. He'll know what to do with them.
Now I wonder.
There's my favorite fighter.
Wonder what these guys are gonna be like. How tough are they? Up there? Well, I've already been up there, so let's go to Athens. Oh shit, I need to repair all my weapons. Ew. I probably should have done that before I came out here. I'm gonna go back really quick and repair because all my shit is like way broken. Let's see here. Repair. Workbench repair. Repair. Workbench repair. Alright. Okay, good to go. Dude, I totally want to ride around the wasteland on that motorcycle. You guys see that bike just sitting there? Look at that bad boy. Let me ride that thing around the wasteland. Alright, back into Athens. Alright. It's not gonna be through here. Yeah, you see birds everywhere, but no ground vehicles. Very true. Shit, he's coming for me. We good? I think we're good. Alright, it says I need to go up. There's some stairs right there. Find the Raider Patrol. Don't pick it up. Don't pick up the gunpowder. Pick up the ammo, but nothing else. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Oh. Ah, rah, rah. No, I have no interest in playing Bannerlord. Oh no! Oh, I thought we were crashing. Okay. Well, I don't see it. They must be inside that building somewhere. I can hear them. Somebody saw me. Oh, you fucker. Gotta go around. Oh, I see somebody. Take your caps. Alright, where are you guys at? Up and down, it looks like. Find the patrol captain. Says he's up.
Can't wait to hit Highway Town again. That's always good fun. I need something to kill.
You're still up a little bit more.
We are the Rough King's will.
Monkey can't hunt me off the building. Ah! I forget my fuck! I forgot my heal button. Haven't played in a while. I forgot all my buttons. Hang on. I haven't played in a while. Jesus. I'm hitting all the buttons in Crimson Desert. This is some hilarious shit. That is not doing anything to him. Alright. Alright, let's get the ads here. Alright. Where is my... There we go. Jesus. This guy's a bullet sponge. Well, I mean, he is max level too. So am I, but still. Stop running, you chicken shit. Caps, rounds. Alright, grab the supplies. Which are where? Since 5 meters in this direction. What if they're up above me? Fusion cells, stim packs, take those. There's the supplies. And now we can return to Eugene. And also see how much damage I took to all my armor. Main entrance. Hang on, I got a message I need to check. What's up? Okay. Okay. That was my lunch call, by the way. After lunch, we're going to be playing some more Crimson Desert today.
So much rust.
All these bounty hunters running around. Only they could unite, we could stick it to the Rust King.
Hang on, my brother sent me a... We're doing ceramic stuff. He's asking questions about how to do his countertop. This is cool stuff when your little brother sends you a message and wants to know about construction stuff. Hang on a second, I gotta answer him.
This place is a hellhole. We don't start fights here. We finish them.
These are tough times. I hope we can hold out here.
All right. I will be having a video coming out very soon, Mikelia. So I was recently at Bethesda Game Studios for the in-person Starfield event. And while I was there, John, the head of Fallout 76, the creative director of Fallout 76, did a presentation on Fallout 76. And rest assured, this game has a ton of stuff coming down the pipeline. Most importantly, a big update coming up for the Update 76. So here's the thing. This game has been going for, I don't know, 8-9 years now. When I was at the studio, which was a couple weeks back, I think they were coming up on their 67th update. I want to say it was their 67th update, or they were about to publish their 67th update. And in that presentation, they were showing off some panels, some slides. And one of the slides they were showing, I joked during the presentation that I would love to have that slide to show off to people in chat or on social media, because every time No Man's Sky does a big update, right, they'll post like a big screenshot of like, these are all the updates we've done for free, and this is all the stuff we've done for No Man's Sky. And they had a big panel up on screen during John's presentation where they showed off all of the free. There's been 66 or 67. Forgive me for not knowing off the top of my head because I'm in the middle of the stream right now and I'm not looking at the websites or anything like that. There's been 67 or 67 updates since Fallout 76 went live. All of them for free. Free updates, free DLCs, free add-ons to all of it has been for free. And he was talking about how all of the updates are already pre-planned out, and the big super special update that people are going to be really having a lot of fun with is going to be the Update 76, which is still quite a ways down the road. But they do a very rigorous 6 to 8 week schedule, and they have been holding that pace since the game went launched. So every 6 to 8 weeks, Fallout 76 rolls out an update. And is continuing to roll out updates. One of the questions I asked during the Q&A session of that presentation was, I had asked regarding, because there's been rumbles and rumorings of, potentially bringing crossplay to the game, because this game did not launch with crossplay. So if you're playing, I'm playing on the Xbox. And if you're playing on the PlayStation, or if one of your friends is playing on the PC, there's currently no crossplay between platforms, and that's something that a lot of community members have asked about. And the reality is that the game was launched in a different time period before crossplay was really a big thing, and so the engine and the way it is set up would require a lot of back-end work to get crossplay working properly. It's something, to paraphrase, because I don't want to speak out of turn here, but the answer I was given was that it's something that they are continually looking at and continuing to try to figure out how to make work. But the number one most important thing for the Fallout 76 team is that cadence of new content every 6 to 8 weeks, updates every 6 to 8 weeks, always bringing something new to the community and keeping people playing. So giving people new things to do all the time. So it was an interesting thing about, the cross-play and cross-progression are things that they would like to eventually bring into the table, but it is a lot of back-end work, and it's something that takes a back seat in terms of the cadence of the new release material that they're always coming up with. So the answer of, Are they going to be continuing to work on this game for the future? I believe somebody asked, what was the question asked? Fallout 76 devs are saying that support for the game is not stopping anytime soon, was the question. No, they have a huge, not only that, but like the third season of the Fallout show is coming. Fallout right now is, we talked about this when the second season of the show was airing on TV. It's never been a better time to be a Fallout fan because of all of the new Fallout stuff we're getting. On top of which, over on Twitter X, I believe it was King Fan Bethesda or Bethesda King Fan, I forget the name of his Twitter account, was talking about, like, he just did I think a podcast episode with the guys who put together the Fallout Fan Fest, and they were talking about this year in 2026 they're doing a second Fan Fest. So the Fan Fest that's been happening every year for years happens in Nevada, out by Vegas. This year they're doing one in Virginia I believe in May, and it's going to be they're going to do the one in May, and then they're going to do the one later on in the year. So there are so many people playing Fallout right now and so much interest in the franchise because of the show that they have enough people now to do a second Fan Fest. So it is a really good time to be a Fallout fan. Fallout 76 is where most of Bethesda's energy is being put right now in terms of the Fallout franchise, apart from the TV show. This is, if you're a Fallout fan and you want to play current Fallout material, this is where you're going to be playing the game. And new updates, new content every 6 to 8 weeks, with big stuff coming for update 76, which is down the roads a ways, because I think it was update 67 was the one that just went live, or it's about to go live. Again, I don't have timelines in front of me right now. So Fallout 76 had a lot of legs. I highly doubt that will ever happen. People who want so when a game is online and a game has been designed as an online game, you're never going to see those games released as offline games after the fact, because of IP stuff, because of the engineering, because everything is tied to being server authoritative. They're not designed as offline games. So unfortunately that's something where you need to just sort of put that out of your head, because that's not realistic, to think that an online game can suddenly become an offline game. It doesn't happen like that. These games are designed to be online games, and that's what they will be forever. So I don't play with the rumor mill, so that movement is not realistic, and we're not going to have that discussion. We already talked about that last year. That's an unrealistic thing. They don't know what they're really asking for. In terms of remasters for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, I don't play the rumor game, so maybe that happens, maybe it doesn't. I know I'm personally having a great time with Fallout 76. This is where I put my energy, because it's currently where Bethesda is putting their energies, until such time as we see them make an official statement regarding any sort of remasters. That's might never happen. This, on the other hand, gets updates every 6 to 8 weeks. So if you want to play current Fallout 76 is a great place. The content we're currently playing, by the way, is from the new content that dropped in, I think it was December, which is the Burning Sands, I think is the name of it. Yeah, Burning Springs, sorry. Which is the stuff that just launched. So anyway, a little bit of an insight into Fallout 76 and the presentation that John gave when I was at Bethesda a couple weeks back.
Tough times.
We're going to be continuing to play this game off and on throughout the year. It's not a game I play all the time, but I do like my Fallout 76. And I'm happy to jump in and play stuff in between other projects. It was a nice palate cleanser today, because I've been going so hard and heavy for Crimson Desert the past week. I was like, I gotta do something before lunch. Is it the biggest Fallout map? I don't know about that. What's up, Deeks? I don't know if it's the biggest Fallout map, but it is a big ass map, and there's a lot of stuff here. Like, I barely scratched the surface, and I'm about 100 hours into the game so far with this character. So I started playing in November, and did about I think I'm about 100 hours maybe, Probably a little bit less. I think I'm like 85, 90 hours in. I might be close to 100. I would have to go check the actual playtime on my sessions. But I mean, we have a lot of people in our community who've been playing this game for a long time, who have hundreds of hours in this game. There are people. I think somebody was saying in chat that they grouped up with somebody who has level 15,000. They grouped up with somebody who has level 15,000. So that's someone who has put literally thousands of hours into the game and has probably played Fallout 76 since it went live, you know, all those years ago. I am still a baby scratching the surface in terms of being around 100 hours of gameplay, and I've barely scratched the surface of everything that's available on the map. Like, I mean, I've done quite a few quests, but there's a bunch of stuff here that I haven't even touched yet. So I look forward to continuing to plug away from time to time.
Life may be rough around here during
and have
the
fun.
day.
Anyway,
When it turns night,
lots of stuff ahead, and apparently something really special coming down the pipeline for update 76, which is still a ways away, but I do look forward to seeing more of that. And a matter of fact, if you want more information on the panel that just went live, there was an interview. I gotta go look at my Twitter account really quick. I think it was Games Radar published an update on the interview and the panel that Jonathan Rush gave when we were at there. It was at the press event, and this was over Game Rant. So I'll probably drop a link in this. I'll have this as a video out on YouTube later today. The article literally says, Fallout 76 director says heads are going to explode when update 76 arrives. That's still a ways away. I'm looking forward to it. I was excited by what I saw. Can't wait to see more. But on that note, everybody, I'm going to go grab my lunch and come back from lunch and play some more Crimson Desert. Connor says, what are some of the things they said about the future for Starfield? I have already published a ton of videos on my Starfield, for all the stuff that, from Starfield, from the event that I attended at Bethesda. So I would say, Connor, while I'm on lunch break, head over to the YouTube channel and check out the Starfield playlist, because I already have a ton of information published from the event about the upcoming PS5 launch and the Terran Armada DLC and the Free Lanes update for Starfield. We will be playing a brand new playthrough from scratch for Fallout, or for Starfield. I'm looking at Fallout. On the PS5, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to go eat lunch, everybody. I'll be back after lunch for some more Crimson Desert, so have fun. Until then, stay safe, happy gaming, and I'll see everybody in the next one.
Damn this place. I'd get out. The journey weren't likely to kill me.